Hey guys, it's Lisa and I am filming from the RV. We're doing some renovations today, and I think, as most of you know, I had a baby like halfway. It was several months ago I had a baby, but she was born 2 months premature, and we had started renovating the RV, and I was totally unhappy with, first of all, I hated the way it was when we bought it because it was so dark, and I think I'm kind of prone to a little bit of that seasonal depression thing. Like if I'm in super darkness all the time, I feel like not as good. So I wanted to brighten it up. So we had painted it white and I really didn't like it. It just looks so like a dorm room. And then we painted it yellow with a kind of with a green highlight. And I really didn't like that because it didn't look neat and clean. Then I found out I was pregnant, so we didn't, so we stopped renovating right then. We just stopped with the idea that we would start up again after we had the baby. So the baby was born 2 months premature, and in that time we had decided we wanted to move anyway, and it had nothing to do with not wanting to live in the RV anymore, because mainly we want to adopt a baby. And I made a video about that, but someone made really rude comments about it because I think I sounded a little too excited about it, and they said and so they made rude comments, and I was like, okay, that did not come across the way I wanted it to, so I went ahead and deleted it, and I will make another one. But that is why we moved. It had nothing to do with the tiny house or anything like that, or that we thought it wasn't a fit for our lifestyle. But anyway, we are now renovating because we couldn't return to the way it was, and so we hadn't finished renovating. So we're now finishing in order to sell it, and I am super sad because it is looking so incredible. So I thought I would go ahead and make a renovation video, kind of like I had planned to when I was living in it. So and in the future I will give you guys a tour of the house that I'm living in right now, and it's still small, it's not big. That's something we really wanted to avoid, and I will tell you some of the things we've learned and some of the things I've brought with us to the house, and some of the things I kind of forgot about until we moved into a house. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and show you what we've done on the RV, and I will keep posting as we do more. Okay, so I'm going to start with the living room, and when we first did it, as I mentioned before, we did it in all white, and it seriously looked like a dorm room, and it just was so not inviting and not cozy. So what we ended up doing was doing a light gray, very light gray, to keep it still open and clean feeling, and also just the like a plain white, like the purest white. I think that's actually what it was called. I think it was called purest white. And I'm so happy with how it turned out. Now, ignore the fact that we still have painting stuff, and I'm in the midst of shampooing the carpet, and that we just took the thing off the ceiling fan to clean it, and so, but I love the way the refrigerator turned out. The black and the white look absolutely gorgeous together, and I love that the TV and the black and the white gets that, and I love all the hardware. And the microwave looks absolutely perfect, and I really like it. So I'm super pleased with all of this. And as you'll notice, there's no furniture in here. We took all of the furniture out. We had taken that out early on because there's always been a seating. The arrangement in here was so dumb. It had like a U-shaped seating in the beginning, and then there were these two wobbly little tables that went in front of it. Oh my goodness, we spilled so much stuff, like all the time. People were bumping into those tables. Nobody wanted to sit behind the tables. Well, you could take the tables down, but when you took them down, then you couldn't, then you didn't have a table, and then like who wants all of their kids eating on the couch and everything. So we had done something different a long time ago, but it really wasn't permanent because we hadn't done anything yet. So we have selected a long black couch that's going to go here, and it has a little end table that goes in the center, and then over here we have picked out a gray like a gray table with a light wood finish. So we're going to put that there, and I will show you guys as soon as we get that done. So let me go ahead and take you into my boys' bedroom. So we did that in here. We didn't know, like if we were still going to be in here, we probably would have done a boy color. But we decided to go ahead and stay neutral with the light gray and the white in here too, so it could go any, it could go boy girl, because not everybody has like tons of boys like we do. And we did this early on. We had replaced this room. This wall used to have an armoire on it that was basically only good enough to, it was only big enough to really do maybe one person's clothes for a weekend, not a full-time living experience. So we replaced this, and we put cubes in it for our kids' clothes, and then over here we put this, and then we could put storage bins on the top, and we also stored school supplies and things like that in here. As far as a paint thing goes, we haven't decided whether or not we're going to paint this. It does paint really, really beautifully, but with kids climbing in and out of the bunk bed, I am not sure if we want to, I'm not sure if we want to paint it or not, because it would be, you'd have to touch it up a lot with them climbing over. And the bedding does hide the brown, so I think that's not a big deal. Like, we probably won't paint it. You'll notice the windows have nothing on them except for the insulation stuff, and that is because we took the curtains down. They were ugly and brown, and we took them down and we took them to a seamstress and had her make, and well, she's currently making curtains that are exactly the same dimensions as the original curtains, only they're way cuter. So that's the boys' room. We just finished replacing the mattresses. We used to have memory foam, just plain memory foam. Anyone that plans to full-time, it would be, you should just put memory foam on top of those, because the RV mattresses just aren't really that comfortable without memory foam. So this is the bathroom. I'm looking, it's been so long, I will turn on the light. There we go. And you'll notice that we did not do this. There is a reason for that. We didn't paint this because we were not sure how the moisture, how the paint would hold up to moisture. In all the other rooms, we knew, let me get the light here, we knew, oh, it's a fan, sorry. In all the other rooms, we did a ton of research and we primed it twice. We did 2 things of primer plus paint with primer in it. So we knew that that would hold up. We had done lots of research with paint people and internet and YouTube videos and people who had done it. And so we knew that that would hold up, but we just did not have the confidence that it would hold up in the bathroom. So we left the vinyl wallpaper on. And as a side note, let me just tell you, well, I was the one that started priming this, and it turned out to be a complete nightmare. It was so hard, all the nooks and crannies, and we ended up hiring a painter, and that was one of the best decisions we ever made. And plus, he did an incredible job because he did it with a sprayer. So let me see if I can get nice and close. Everything is super smooth and beautiful and professional looking. So really happy with that decision. And so I think I already showed you the living room, and we will go back to the bedroom real quick, and I will show you the bedroom. And just ignore all the stuff, all the cleaning stuff and everything will be out of here. And my husband's sneaking out so I can go up here. So here we did this one. I really like how the hardware turned out really dark up against the white. And in here, my husband is in the middle of putting up all of the doors that we took down to paint. And you guys remember I did a Splendid video at one point. You'll notice that that is not in there anymore. That is a whole other story that I will make a whole new video about when it comes to the Splendid. We just put a new mattress on here, and I am getting ready to paint this headboard because it's ugly brown, and I'm going to paint it a nice white to go up against the wall. And I'm really happy with all of this. I really wish we would have been able to do it when we were still here. So the moral of the story is, do it in your driveway before you move in. If you decide to full-time, do all the renovations in your driveway so that you don't have to, and it's so hard to do it living in it. Once again, this is our bathroom, and we did not do anything to it because we were once again worried about the moisture. So that's what it looks like. And actually in my current bathroom, I will really miss this because this little thing pulled out and kind of made your own little tray for nighttime. So I will totally miss that. And you'll notice we have bounce sheets everywhere, and that is because bounce repels mice. And since we've been coming and going and we haven't actually been living here, we wanted to be sure that, that it was absolutely mouse free. So my husband sealed every nook and cranny, and we put bounce sheets everywhere just as a preventative measure. So I guess that is it, and I will talk to you guys soon. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and there will be a lot more coming. I really want to tell you guys about what we've learned from this experience and what we've learned that we are bringing to our house now, and some of the experiences we had in the beginning that I had totally forgotten about. So I am hoping that everything stays calm, and I will be back to doing videos on a more regular basis. So thanks for sticking with me, and I'll talk to you soon.